Skills on the Platform, back at you with another reading. And this is the past, present, and future energy read. 3-card spread for the sign of Aries. Aries Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and North Node. Also Aries, make sure you like this video, comment, and subscribe, and become part of the skilled ones. Become part of the skilled nation. Hit that bell notification to receive all videos in the future. Alright, now let's go ahead and get this reading underway for the sign of Aries. This is your weekly read. Alright, Aries, let's see what's up and coming for you for this week. Alright, let's get this going for the sign of Aries. Aries. All right, Aries, this is your spread for today. Past energy, the Princess of Pentacles. Current energy, 7 of Wands. Future energy is 9 of Wands. Aries, this is actually a pretty good spread, I gotta say. Yeah, I definitely gotta say. This is a real good spread. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right. Now, first things first, let's go into the past energy that you've been dealing with. All right. And how you've been actually feeling. Okay. Let's see here. The Princess of Pentacles. Here we go. All right. Aries. The Princess of Pentacles is your past energy. Alright, the Princess of the Echoing Hills. Now, the card represents the Princess of the Echoing Hills, the earthly part of Earth. Okay, so Aries, you've been dealing with earth signs, okay, in particular when it comes down to these pentacles, okay, but comes down to this particular pentacle that you're holding in your possession. All right. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay. So some way, shape, or form you're dealing with earth signs at this present time. In the past, okay, should I say more mainly, you've been dealing with pertaining to the pentacles that you're working with right now. All right. Now, a strong and beautiful figure stands behind a circular pentacle of the earth. She carries it in her arm, and a scepter, topped with a large circular disc. Superimposed behind her is a ram's head. Okay, so we already know what the ram represents. Not a coincidence. Aries, which is you. So this is how I already know this reading is in line and in sync, even with your current energy, Aries. Okay? Grass and vegetation grow widely in front of her. Excuse me, wildly in front of her. Okay? Rules over the 4th quadrant of the heavens, around the North Pole, and the ecliptic. That's the thing about these pre-recordings, that once we record it, it is what it is. Whatever's said is said. You know, make a mistake. Hey, all right, we made a mistake. Here's what it really is. That's just how it goes, right? Okay. Also, rules over the fourth quadrant of the heavens. So she rules over the fourth quadrant of the heavens. That's her energy. So there's something that you're ruling over, Aries, that you have control over, and it's not something small. It's actually something pretty large. Okay. Um, yeah. Also, around the North Pole of the ecliptic. The meaning of the card in your past energy, Aries, is you are kind and generous, okay, though diligent. And also, it states that you can be pitiful, okay? So, in a sense, you can probably pity yourself. You may have pity for others, okay? And also speaks of deep concentration, all right? Benevolent, yet cautious. You are courageous, preserving, okay? That's the upright meaning of the energy of the card in your past energy. Now in the reverse, you possibly, wavered from the upside to the reverse side of things, all right? Now, you were potentially in the energy of waste, all right? Deception of ideas through prodigal and unrealistic, okay? That's the past energy that you're in for the sign of Aries. Now, Aries, your current energy is the Seven of Wands. So, you go from a state of from the Princess of Pentacles. You go from a state of being generous, kind, okay? You go from a state of being in deep concentration and benevolent, cautious, right? Now, with the Seven of Wands, Seven of Wands is a completely different story, right? Seven of Wands is the Lord of Valor. Okay? Seven of Wands appear in this card. Seven of Wands intertwined. The center upright wand has a winged solar disc and two serpents on top. And on the bottom is an orb with an arrow representing Mars. The cross wands are topped by legumes and flowers. The lion's tail at the bottom of the two of the wands represent Leo. So Aries, you also are dealing currently with the Leo in your energy, or possibly this energy is in your chart. Okay. Flames leap from the point of juncture of the wands. Above and below the wands are the symbols for Mars and Leo. Mars and Leo 20 degrees to 30 degrees. Angels, Mahasiah and Liliel. The meaning of your card and your energy for its current is victory. Okay. So from the Prince of the Pentacles, you've gone from a generous standpoint, right, which took you to the stage in the energy of victory. Valor puts you in an advantage, okay? Also, you're able to gain from it. And outcoming oppositions. Overcoming oppositions. So you were able to overcome oppositions in the past, which give you this victory. Now, in the reverse, be careful of this particular energy being interrupted, okay? Obstacles, ignorance, pretense and wrangling, threats, and minor victories, right? So be careful of minor victories versus complete victories. The only thing that would take you from a complete victory to just a minor victory is you just stopping halfway and not going all the way through with the process that's need to be done to be able to take you to that complete victory. Okay? Now, moving from the Seven of Wands in your current energy With the future energy, we have the Nine of Wands, right? So that victory has brought to you great strength, which is the Lord of great strength. Okay? So you went upgraded now. The Lord of great strength. 8 wands crossed are seen behind one upright wand. The top of the wands are decorated with bird skulls, arrowheads, suns, and flowers. The sun implies the great strength of this card. The bottom of the wands include hooks, disc, arrows, feathers, and serpents. Above and below of the wands appear the symbol for Sagittarius, the moon in Sagittarius. Are you working with a Sagittarius or prepared to work with a Sagittarius in the future, Aries? Okay, because Sagittarius is in the future energy. Angels Yithriel and Sahaya, the meaning of the card in your energy for today is tremendous power. So from that victory, right, from being generous in the past, right, moving into a complete victory, then you're going into tremendous power moving forward in the future, Aries. Unshakable force, Herculean strength, great success, strife, and energy. So there's going to be some kind of battle going on, thus the wands, right? But you're prepared, especially from your current energy of victory, right? Victory preceded by apprehension and fear, okay? Health, good recovery, all right? Irretractable, found of external appearances. Now be careful of obstinate, calamity, delay, and disaster, okay? So these things can come about at any point in time, but for the most part, you're in a good energy. You are in a powerful energy. You are in an energy of strength. So whatever is coming in the future, you're going to be able to handle it. You have the know-how, you have the backup, right? And you have the skills. Okay? So, yeah, that's your future energy. All right? So, just to conclude, Aries, what I would say to you is you're progressing slowly but surely. You're progressing in the right direction. You're moving up. It's taking step by step, gradually increasing, right? Because the Princess of Pentacles is someone that's in control of her finances. Because keep in mind, her parents are the King and Queen of Pentacles. Right? So she knows a lot when it comes down to finances. So meaning that you've been around people who were able to guide you and take you to places, right? And give you understanding and knowledge that the average person doesn't really have access to. So you're blessed, right? Not blessed, blissed. Two different words. You're not, when it comes down to the word bless, I don't use that word personally because blessed means to be less. Whether people want to accept that or not, that's fine. That's their choice. They can continue to use it all they want. But the words is a spell, right? The English language is a polyglot, all right? Which is a bastard language, all right? So look that word up. Now, being that's the case, it's a consistent spelling of words, spelling, all right? Now, that's a whole nother degree of knowledge right now I'm giving you, which I'm throwing that out there at no cost. But you guys can do your own research to expound on that. Now, so she knows some things, and this represents you to the point where you had access to information and knowledge that the average person did not have access to. So you were able to be generous because you were able to learn how to secure finances, how to learn about finances, right? How to learn about money and how to handle it. which ultimately puts you in that position of victory going into your current energy. And that victory took you into great strength going into the future. So you're going in the right place. All I would say to you, Aries, is keep going. Keep learning, all right? Because if you're not learning, you're not growing. Keep being productive, all right? Keep that balance, that balance between kindness and generosity. Sometimes you got to get, you got to get to the point where you can't let people know that you can't, let people see that you're a pushover. Okay? In other words, you can't be a pushover for people because some people will take that as a weakness and try to capitalize off of that. But I think you got that under control based upon this energy I'm pulling out for you this week, which is really, really good. This is actually a really great read, Aries. Okay? So your energy read is looking real good. I would say keep moving forward. Whatever you're doing the right thing. Focus, you're balancing out your spiritual with your physical, right? All right. But yeah, that's the energy read for this week for the sign of Aries. Also, Aries, if you found this reading beneficial to you in any way, shape, or form, you can donate to the channel. The Cash App is in the description. Any amount is greatly appreciated. All right. When you sow in the good soil, you reap great fruit. All right. Also, if you can't donate to the channel, that's perfectly fine. All we ask that you do is just like this video, okay? It costs you nothing to like this video. It allows us to be able to move up in the algorithms, okay? All right, that's the energy read for February 21st to February 28th for the sign of Aries. Though that is the weekly read time frame, these readings are timeless and can apply at any point in time in the future. Peace, Aries.